Everybody, before we get into this morning's update, I want to go over a quick synopsis of what's transpiring so far on this Thursday morning in the trading. First, we had XRP. It went up to 648, but we got rejected in the 4-hour time frame on the 20-day, and it forced us down by over 3.5%, or better than 1.1 billion. We're down in the XRP market cap this morning. I'll show you what needs to happen if we want to continue to rally up and why we ended up breaking down. Unfortunately, yesterday we had one of two options. We could close above the 648, hold it, and start pushing out on the next daily candle and get back above that 66.3, or we fall back down, break the previous daily's low, and have a nice little drop for support again, and that's exactly the route we decided to take. How far will we go? How much farther down can we look for, or are we looking for a reversal to end the week? We'll go through all of that and more on the XRP technical analysis, but please make sure to hit that like button, as it will greatly help push this community through the algorithm, reach the analytics in a better way, and allow more people to reach this beautiful community so that we can have an educated and informed discussion. We don't play the victim here, we play the winner. And what that means is we need all the information on the charts and news alike to make an educated and informed decision. So even though things have been going wildly, sporadically the last few days, we don't do it based on emotion, and we take a look at the pattern formation and the charts alike so that we can see exactly where we're heading next. Please make sure to hit that like button. I'll catch you on the other side of the intro. Good morning, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on this Thursday, November 16th, 2023. I'm XRP Future Millionaire, and I reside in the great state of Michigan. So as we can see with XRP, unfortunately, we did the opposite of what we talked about we needed to do yesterday if we wanted to continue on. XRP needed to not only close above the 648, but also take that next daily candle and push it up and try to push 663. Unfortunately, all we did was we went for a rejection, as we talked about the bearish cross yesterday. And with what was created with that extensive overrun was, unfortunately, we could have created a double top scenario here, which is more like a Batman top here. And now if this right arm was to get rejected, that could lead us back down to 5937, or possibly all the way down to 5640. And that's what we're going to have to contend with. We'll see if it's really continuing down, or if this is more of a liquidity grab. But right now, that daily candle is not what you wanted. We're on the bottom side of 633, bottom side of 648 again. We're bottom side of that rising channel. So when you're on the bottom side of that rising channel, now you're firmly back within that descending channel. And that's a much shorter pattern formation. The other one started in June of 2022. But now we're on the bottom side of 633, and now we're firmly back within that descending channel. That's what we were trying to break out of yesterday, but we failed. That was a huge failure. Not a lot of volume came in on the push-up, as we talked about. That was a main line of concern. But if we wanted to get up and stay bullish, we needed to be on top of 648 and start pushing out of the daily candle today as we approach the weekend for the end of the weekly candle. Right now, we came all the way down to 6155. We're pulling up a little bit, but as I stated, in the 4-hour time frame, now where it's becoming a danger. The 4-hourly, now we lost the 100-day. We got rejected by the 20-day and a rally back up. And now it looks like it could be superimposed here for another rally down. But the only thing that could stop this, and like Bitcoin's down 1,250 points today, down 3.31%. So what exactly is going on with Bitcoin? Ask yourself, was that a double top now? We talked about where we had to get on top of and hold at 37,980. Now we don't know. The big volatility in the markets, what was the reason for a run-up yesterday if you were just going to drop off another 1,700 points today with Bitcoin manipulation? I keep trying to warn everybody, this is the easiest way to liquidate longs and shorts and gather as much liquidity as possible. In the past roughly week and a half, it doesn't matter if you go long or short. If you sit in it for longer than 24 hours, it goes the opposite way. This is all by manipulation. So Bitcoin right now, we got rejected by the pivot point. That was the new swing high we were trying to achieve. We failed twice in 2 separate 4-hour candles back to back. And now here we are. We're down below the 20-day. And now if we look at the daily time frame with Bitcoin, it's not terribly bearish, but at the same time, it's a nice consolidatory pull right here. And we need to continue this movement up. So even if this is a hold candle, we need to continue a nice sporadic move up. The US dollar is pretty flat. We'll talk about that later today on the midday market report. But for XRP, what we need to pay attention to, the XRP market cap, 33.8 billion or 33.15. It came down to retest, but right now it's at 33.8. So if you lose that 33.15, there's nothing holding us. We'll just come right down to 30.8. And what does that mean for the XRP price? It would fall from the 63 cent level down to that 58 or 59 cent very quickly. Possibly 56.7 is where I think we're probably going to end up if we continue down. But all that did by putting in that run up, I know everybody was excited for the 25 minutes it lasted. But what they did was they put a gigantic bear flag and they ate all that topside liquidity up. That was our risk yesterday. We talked about, can we even get back up there now? Because they took all our topside liquidity. That's the problem with that motion. And now it's created some kind of a weird bear flag here, it looks like. But in order for XRP to get back on the bullish side of town, there's no reason to even speculate. First, and this isn't even debatable, you need to be above 633, and then you need to be above 648, and then try to get back above the weekly at 663. Right now, we're dangerously low, and if we continue to roll back down in the 4 hourly, if we get another bearish candle, there's nothing that's going to stop us from once again retesting 603, then coming back down to the double bottom and seeing where this is going to go. But this looks like a topping reversal. It got us very sneakily on manipulation to get that double top, which screwed a big rotational tug. And now we have to pay the piper. It could have paid the piper here, but now we need to see if this can hold. We need to see if this can somehow pull into a bullish hammer candle, which right now it is not. It needs to pull back up well over 633 to be a bullish hammer candle. And then we'll follow this as the day goes on. I'm XRP Future Millionaire. If you got anything out of this, please make sure to hit that like button. Consider subscribing to the channel. We're approaching 19,000, but we're ways off. We're just over 18,900. So if you watch this, if you appreciate what I do, please make sure to hit that like button and consider subscribing to the channel. Share this on social media so we can push through the algorithm. And if you want to pay it forward, you can always join Tom's Army or send a YouTube super chat. I would love to see more people in Tom's Army, but days like today, I can almost guarantee no one's going to be in that supportive mindset, but I don't blame you. If you're looking to trade XRP, video description below, FEMX and or MEXC. Stay blessed, treat each other right, and turn the emotions off. Otherwise, it's going to be a very slippery slope for some of us.